Question: what is the connection between unhealed inner parts and fear of visibility or speaking up? When I call them the tender parts, Dick Schwartz, the creator of the internal family systems model, calls them the exiles. When parts of us are hurt, the tender ones, they hide. It's normal. Fight or flight is not a part of the survival of the beaten down, parts of us that would rather crawl into a hole than participate in life. So when we're children and we've had a very difficult time, not that anything terrible has happened, but the sensitivity level of the child is also a factor. So if you have a very sensitive child and somebody rejects them, it could be devastating compared to a child who has thick skin, emotionally speaking. And he's like, whatever, and they keep going. So you have two different reactions to the same stimuli. So those of us who have broken hearts and just feel so bad and, the world's a scary place and everything's overwhelming, those parts kind of get packed away in our internal world. And then the behavior to protect them, to keep them safe from more harm, we will overwork. We will have a vivacious personality. We will prove our worth in other ways. So those, in my language, are acting out, right? So we're acting out, but in a very socially acceptable way. That extreme behavior, that overcompensating behavior, is because there's somebody buried in the cellar of our consciousness going, So when we go into those places and we retrieve these tender parts, and you yourself will nurture that part, remember that part, and embrace that part, then those guys don't have to overwork so much. They don't have to prove so much. So when it's time to be visible in the world, and you're like, hey, those parts are like, no, not me. And then this other overacting part will be like, oh, I will do the thing. I will do the difficult thing because I always have to do difficult things because I'm compensating for this part that can't do anything. So those are the deeper lurkings behind, when we feel insecure about doing something and brave about doing something. They're polarized parts.